welcome you to the 60th edition of the Fayette County Fair. We're excited. It's our 60th year, and we think we have a great fair planned, a lot of great entertainment, a great 10 days, and starting out with great weather. So this is just kind of our little official way of getting it underway. So I'd like to ask Amber Trump to come up. Amber has sung many times here with her band, but she's agreed to do the national anthem for us. Amber?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the Rockies' red flag amongst bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thanks, Amber. Great job. Wow. I'd like to introduce our board members. There are an awful lot of folks that volunteer their time to make this fair happen, and way more than just the board of directors. But the board of directors are 13 of us. We volunteer and meet monthly and try to start planning about as soon as the fair is done. We'll start working on the next one. So they're all kind of dressed like me, so I kind of look over there and see if I can identify them all. Bill Gardner is the vice president of the board. John Blaney is the treasurer. Chris Diamond, Randy Breakiron, Linda Rooker is the secretary. Daniel Angelo, Tony Regula, Ed Standish, Raylan Regula, and Bill Gallagher. I would a big hand for them. We're real proud of the fair, and I always like to acknowledge those that served before us, because we didn't do all this on our own. There are a number of people, and I might be missing some people, but Dave Bigger's staff is somewhere. He's a former board director. And notice over here we have a little corner of the wives of former board members that have passed away, but my mom, Betty Jackson, Dolores Deems, Evelyn Constantine, Nancy Herring. I don't know if I'm missing anybody or not, but again, we want to thank those folks. With that, we have a few guests here. I'd like to acknowledge some of our local elected officials. First, Commissioner Ambrosini. Thanks for coming. If you want to say hi, you're welcome to.
Yeah, you're lucky tonight because I'm not going to say too much. But I wanted to introduce my wife, Becky. Becky is here tonight and throughout the fair to help work in the 4-H booth. Although I do want to also acknowledge Bill Jackson and all the fair board members for the great work that they've done in the past and they continue to do, and that definitely helps make this a huge success. Definitely want to say thank you to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Al. Also, State Representative Deb Cola. Deb has been a participant of the fair for many years, always has a booth here. So, Deb, you want to say hello?
Hello. Don't you wish that's all I had to say? I'm a woman, remember? Now, I don't know about everybody else here, but this year has gone so quickly. It seems like we were just all here seems like yesterday, opening up last year's Fayette County Fair. And if you've had a chance to look at the agenda for the week, or the 10 days of the fair, it's amazing to me that, again, they have topped themselves. They have brought in the shows, they have brought in the exhibits, and it's just loaded with new things to do, new people to meet, and that's what this is all about. So I hope everyone will come out each and every day, participate, and we'll see you down in booth number 2, or building number 2. Stop in and see me. Thank you.
Thanks, Deb. We owe a lot to all our elected officials. We've had tremendous support at county level, state level, so we do always appreciate what they do for us. I'd like to bring up Senator Rich Kasunik. It's kind of bittersweet. You know, most of you know Rich is retiring, so I guess it's his last time at the fair in an official capacity, but he's helped us so much, and we hope he'll keep coming back for many more years.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And it certainly has been an honor and pleasure to serve you for 32 years in Harrisburg, and this fair has obviously been a big part of that. I don't believe that in 32 years, I think I might have missed this fair one time. And it's always been enjoyable. And to the Fair Board, congratulations on the job well done. Each and every year you guys work year-round to put this thing together. 60 years ago, the founding fathers of the Fair Board put this together. They put a plan together, and they, you know, they worked hard, and they established this as one of the finest and one of the best county fairs in all of Pennsylvania. And I can tell you that because I had occasion to spend some time at a lot of our fairs around the county, and without a doubt, or not the county but the state, without a doubt this fair is one of the finest and one of the best you'll find anywhere in Pennsylvania. So my congratulations to each and every one of you for a job well done. I know that this is going to continue to progress and grow and develop each and every year in the future. To the young lady, I believe, is it Amber? What a great job, what a voice. Let's give her another hand. Terrific. Great job. So thank you very much for everything you've done for me over the years, all the help you've been. It's been a pleasure working with Bill Jackson and the other Fair Board members. Good luck and best wishes for the future. And Bill, I will continue to be around in the future. Thank you. May God bless you all.
Thank you, Rich. I have the privilege, we work in kind of concert with a lot of different folks around, and one of those would be Penn State Fayette, and they have a brand new chancellor. I believe he's been on the job close to a month, but Dr. Charles Patrick, invited him to come tonight. We invited him and wanted him to come up and introduce himself and say hello.
Thank you, Bill. And thanks to the board for inviting us. My wife Martha and I have been in town for about 6 weeks. We've been thrilled to represent Penn State Fayette, the Eberly campus. This is a great community. We've been to several different events with people in the community, and it's been very welcoming, and we just want to continue to have that kind of relationship with you. So thank you for inviting us, and we'll see you around.
Thanks, Dr. Patrick. This fair is a little bit sad for a number of us. One of our Fair Board members, Frank Manansky, passed away shortly after the fair last fall. A lot of you know Frank. He hadn't been on the board a long time, but he was a long time president of the Fayette County Cattlemen's Group, and I think most of you that have been around the fair have probably been down there and eaten their great food, their steak sandwiches, and Frank was a leader in that group. And kind of our hearts go out to his family during this fair, because we know it'll be kind of tough for them and bittersweet. So we want to acknowledge Frank's contributions to the fair also. With that, thank you. With that, I'd like to bring up Boots Hetherington. Boots is a special assistant, I believe, to the governor with the Department of Agriculture, and he travels to most all the fairs around the state. And, the state has a number of ways that they help us financially, the Fair Fund and some capital improvement opportunities. And I believe Boots has that, some other, some words of encouragement and maybe a presentation.
Thanks. Good evening, folks. Great to be here in Fayette County. Once again, this is my 4th year doing the fair circuit. I've been to every fair once, almost every fair twice, a lot of fairs 3 times, and most fairs the 4th time this year. It's a great job. I always kid that as fair administrator, I have the best job in all the state of Pennsylvania. I get to visit 109 fairs all summer long in Pennsylvania. The state does provide some financial support for our fairs in 2 different ways, in premium awards that we do for our contests and also operational money. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot when you have a $20 first prize and an $18 second prize and a $16 third prize for a competition. You start talking about $2,000 and $3,000, it adds up. And what we're trying to do is encourage folks to bring their best commodities, their best livestock to showcase agriculture. Now, the question I'll always get is, well, geez, Boots, we have some tough budgets in the last couple of years. I'm sure Senator Rich and Representative Devil agree it's been pretty brutal the last couple of years. Almost 5 or 6 years. A lot of programs were cut, a lot of heartburn. But I always answer the question, well, why do we support fairs? Well, what's our top industry in Pennsylvania? This is a Fair Queen question. What's the top industry, girls? Agriculture. Very good answer. Yes, only 2% of us live on farms anymore and produce raw commodities. But 1 out of 7 adults in Pennsylvania is in food production. Okay? Nobody drinks raw milk, except some farmers do, but no one's table has raw milk. The milk goes to the creamery to be pasteurized. Some is converted to cheese and to butter and yogurt and ice cream. So yes, only 2% of us live on farms, but 1 out of 7 adults works in food production. By far the top economic driver in our state. All right, what's our second most important industry in Pennsylvania? Tourism, okay. What's the Fayette County Fair besides ag plus tourism? So we're investing a few dollars in our top industries in Pennsylvania. It's great for me to work with the corporate administration. There's been a lot of accomplishments made in the last 2 years. I'll preface by saying it's not the governor by himself. It takes the fine folks, General Assembly, to make it all happen. We've had ag transportation reform. Believe it or not, 2 years ago, if you moved a 6-year-old corn planter down the highway, you had to have a state police permit. Starting in 2012 with ag transportation reform, hello? Now you can move a 6-year-old corn planter legally and safely. The extension research program for many years was flat funded and sometimes cut, and that put a very big burden on our extension service. In 2012, $1.5 million added to that budget, and in 2013, $1.5 million more, and we finally stopped the bleeding and extension back on track again. Inheritance tax elimination, a huge victory for agriculture. I've always said that farmers are asset rich and cash poor. And a farmer spends his life paying mortgage down, he fixes up his buildings, he gets some better equipment, he wants to pass the farm to the kids, and guess what happened? A 4.5% inheritance tax. And farm assets come up a lot of money. So starting in 2012, once again, General Assembly helping the governor, a fiscal code change now eliminates inheritance tax on family farms. Family farms can be passed down to the kids. Excuse me. Ag preservation, the most successful ag land preservation in the USA. We have 491,000 acres preserved right now, and we're still growing. We're looking forward to this fall, sometime in October, we'll reach the 500,000 acre mark. And that was done because of that program got boosted up last year with some extra money in Growing Greener. And if you think about it, folks, if we're preserving farmland for future generations, we're allowing farmers to pass their farm to their kids, we're keeping farm families on the farm in Pennsylvania. And finally, and for me, probably most dearest to my heart, fair funding. In the period of 2007 to 2011, the fair funds were cut by 80%. Now, in most cases, an 80% cut to a program is a death notice. In fact, before I got on this job, there were 117 fairs. Now there's 109. Do the math. We lost 8 fairs that went bankrupt. Starting in 2012, the General Assembly, backing up Governor Corbett, got money back in the fair fund, and in 2013, we're back to full funding. I'd like to bring up the fair board, if they would please, and Senator and Representative Deb. Come on up. This check represents the amount of money that came back to the Fayette County Fair last year from the fair fund. Okay, the even better news is the fact that because we had surplus funding in the fair fund, we were allowed to give out capital improvement projects. So last year, in addition, there's the bill, Fayette County received over $14,000 in matching money, dollar for dollar. That money was used to redo the floor in the Fiddler's Hall and also make the bathrooms handicap accessible. So thanks again to the General Assembly and the Governor for supporting fairs. Keep in mind, folks, that money is not for anyone's salary, it's not for a benefit, it's not for a pension obligation. These folks are all working as volunteers free of their own time. And they also bring in their tractors, their bulldozers, their backhoes, their chainsaws, their hammers and nails. They're not only providing their time, but also services and also supplies. This money goes to support your local community. And finally, and probably the most fun part of my job, most rewarding, we have a program that we call the Outstanding Fair Ambassador Award Program. And that's an opportunity for each one of our 109 fair boards all across Pennsylvania to say thank you to an individual who's spent a lot of their time in their life supporting the fair. And usually I do this from my head, but this resume is pretty doggone long, so I gotta cheat and read a little bit here. This year, the Outstanding Fair Ambassador Award for the Fayette County Fair goes to Nancy Herring. Nancy, would you please come up front here? As the folks all know, Nancy and her husband Roland have played a major role in the Fayette County Fair ever since it began in 1954. That's 60 years. I turned 61 last week, so she's been involved with the fair my whole lifetime. She was the wife of a former board member, and you tend to get recruited, right, Nancy? Have you got any other fair spouses out here? Any other fair spouses in the audience? You kind of get sucked in. Nancy and Roland got even more involved when Roland served on the State Board of Directors for the Pennsylvania State Fair Association. In fact, Roland was a past president. And Nancy and Roland walked many, many miles and many, many hours traveling all around Pennsylvania. Where's John and Hazel Blaney? Is that how it works, guys? Yeah. You guys were at 3 fairs on Tuesday, right? All across Pennsylvania. Eventually, the fair president of the PSACF goes all across Pennsylvania and visits all fairs. Nancy always brought home some great ideas on her trips. Some of her legacies are including the Nancy's Racing Pigs, which performed 3 times a day, 10 days a week. It's now the Pigs Gone Wild, but it's still her legacy. She also brought back the idea of a Senior Citizen Day, which she chaired for many years, and now still takes place at the fair. Nancy has worked tirelessly as a volunteer supporting the fair. She served on numerous committees, including helping with all the baking contests. And I understand she also is a big supporter of the Mountain Area Fair down in Farmington, which takes place next month. So Nancy, congratulations. I understand one of your favorite things is to walk the Midway and talk to your old friends and meet new friends. So, congratulations.
Needless to say, I'm speechless. That's not very often. See all my friends here, and I guess maybe they might have known something about this, but I was completely surprised. And I'm just overwhelmed that people really remember the things that you do just one day at a time, and you love to do it. Anybody knows the things that Roland and I did, we did it because we loved to do it. And he loved to be a part of the state and the national organization of county fairs. Thank you very much to everybody.
One more round of applause for Nancy, okay?
foot up on Nancy Stemlick. She's not quite done. We do have a citation from our state legislators that they'd like to present to her. So, Deb and Rich.
And she was right. I have never seen Nancy speechless. Never. So, but Nancy, the Commonwealth meeting, the Senate and the House of Representatives recognizes what it means to our communities in order for them to prosper, to have volunteers like you, to have people that have good ideas and are willing to put in their time and come out and do things to help the community. So we do have a citation from the House and the Senate congratulating you on this well-deserved award.
Thank you very much. I think we should give volunteers a standing ovation here that we have in Fayette County.
She wants all of the volunteers.
All of you.
Stand up.
Nancy and Roland and the Herring family have been the heartbeat of the Fayette County Fair for many, many years. And thank you for everything you and your family have done. You've done for the county and the county fair.
We love every minute of it, very much so.
We love having you here.
Thanks. I can't imagine anyone being more deserving than Nancy of a little recognition. A couple things I neglected to mention. Well, one I neglected, Boots kind of reminded me in his remarks. John Blaney is actually president of the State Association of County Fairs, which is a great honor, but also quite a commitment on his part. He and Hazel travel all around the state visiting lots and lots of fairs. I think I heard him say they went to about 3 yesterday or the day before. So they're kind of on the fair circuit every day. So congratulations to John on that honor. Also, when I was introducing some of our elected officials, I didn't see him. I don't know if John Tobias just walked in, but I saw him a little earlier tonight. But John is the Dunbar Township Supervisor, and again, we enjoyed great cooperation with John and the folks at the township. And anytime we need a little help, they're there for us. So thank you, John. With that, we've got a lot of things going on tonight, but one of the highlights is our annual Fair Queen contest. We will crown a new Fair Queen tonight, and I would like to ask our current Fair Queen, Morgan Hollywood, to come up and maybe make a few remarks and introduce tonight's contestants. Morgan?
First and foremost, I'd like to welcome you to our 60th annual Fayette County Fair. I'm Morgan Holloway, your 2013 Fair Queen, and as everyone knows, this is a bittersweet moment for me, as I'm about to be handing my crown over to one of these 11 beautiful ladies. So with that being said, I'd like to introduce contestant number 1, Alexis Weibel. Contestant number 2, Emily Carrillo. Contestant number 3, Cindy Weimer. Contestant number 4, Kennedy Galenko. Contestant number 5, Allie Ramsey. Contestant number 6, Emily Diamond. Contestant number 7, Caitlin Coughlin. Contestant number 8, Mia McDowell. Contestant number 9, Corinna Hannon. Contestant number 10, Lindsay Hu. And last but not least, Lindsay Butler, contestant number 11. Good luck, ladies.
Okay, thank you, ladies, and good luck tonight. And we're going to have the firemen's parade in a few minutes, so if you want to maybe head over to the, I guess there's cars you're going to ride in to lead the parade. So again, good luck, and how about a nice hand for these girls? With that, I think we're concluding. Again, I want to thank you for coming opening night. We have a great lineup, I think. As I mentioned, we have the Fair Queen contest. They're going to go out and get in the cars and lead off the Fireman's Parade, which is an annual tradition. Also, we have Nashville recording artist, the Swan Brothers, at 8 o'clock in the indoor arena. We have a demolition derby in the outdoor arena tonight. Mike Bishop, the hypnotist, was just here a little while ago. He's going to be performing tonight on the United Red stage. So again, thanks for coming.
Armstrong Local Programming features our community like no one else. Meet your friends and neighbors at special events. Find the perfect pet. Celebrate our region's rich history or enjoy our natural wonders. Armstrong Local Programming is available online, on demand, and on your local Armstrong channel. Find the complete program schedule at ArmstrongOneWire.com. Local program, exclusively from Armstrong. One Wire, infinite possibilities.
To the Fair Queen contest. We're celebrating 60 years of the fair this year. And a couple things that we set out. We made a little memories table over there at the corner. And what we did is had one of our judges, who actually was the state fair queen in 2005, brought back her sash and her crown. And we have a sash and a crown from 2012. We have all the pamphlets like that you received tonight back from 2005 and on. We have pictures of all the contestants from the very first Fair Queen contestant back in I believe it was 86. So that's all sitting out, kind of like, commemorate the fact that it's celebrating memories, for being our theme this year, or treasure the memory. So before we get started, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Charlotte DiCarlo, the pageant coordinator, and I'm going to introduce the Fair Queen Committee, which is Debbie Stanish, and Linda Diamond, and Elizabeth Hendricks, and our little flower girl this year, Lily. She's going to be passing out flowers to the girls this year. So next thing, first of all, how about the air-conditioned building? Is this wonderful or what? Yeah, yes. This is the most exciting part, was we get air. And a nice brand new big stage, nice painted floor. So the Fair Board did a great job, getting all this done for us this year. Okay, we're going to introduce the judges. And our first judge sitting here on the end is Kelsey Landy. Kelsey, want to wave? And Kelsey has been involved in pageants for 13 years as a contestant, judge, MC, coordinator, and coach. Kelsey is a 2009 graduate of Connellsville Area School District. She received her undergraduate degree from California University, where she graduated summa cum laude. She received a dual degree in special and elementary education, as well as an honors degree. She is employed by the Greater Latrobe School as a secondary autistic support teacher. She's held numerous titles and has appeared in several magazines. She's won many photogenic awards, as well as awards for modeling. She is the current national title holder of America's Miss 2013. She's a former Miss Pennsylvania International 2012 and former Miss Teen Pennsylvania All-American and Miss Pennsylvania Teen Co-Ed. She's also the former Miss Teen Pennsylvania World 2009 and Miss Pennsylvania Perfect Teen 2009. She was a National American Miss Preteen Pennsylvania 2004, and Teen Miss Pittsburgh 2005. She's a co-director and choreographer for the Mount Pleasant Glass and Ethnic Festival, and she's also the co-founder of Queens for a Cause. She co-directs Pageant Perfect USA, which is a national competition, as well as the Miss Pennsylvania Junior Teen. Lastly, Kelsey has grown up in the amusement industry with her grandfather and father. She's been to many fairs across the state of Pennsylvania and West Virginia, and she always had a soft spot for the fair atmosphere, fun, and educational experience that it provides. She wishes the contestants luck and applauds them for their participation in the great tradition of county fairs. Thank you, Kelsey. And Kelsey has offered her services to the new queen tonight. When the new queen is crowned and we prepare for Hershey in January, she's offered her services to help our queen prepare for the state competition. So we very much appreciate that. Our next judge is, I call her Christy Rooker, but it's Christy Rooker Casimir in the middle. Most of you know her as Christy Rooker from back in the day. Christy is the Director of Marketing and Communications for the Pennsylvania Beef Council. In her role, she develops and implements state retail and food service marketing programs promoting beef and veal. She also coordinates consumer education events and extends national marketing campaigns and promotional initiatives to the state level. Prior to joining the Beef Council, Christy worked for the PA Department of Agriculture, where she administered the PA Preferred Program as well as the PA Fair Fund Program. Christy also served as a spokesperson for a variety of regulatory and marketing agricultural issues. While at the Department of Agriculture, she was recognized as a 2009 Governor's Award for Excellence nominee and a 2008 Pennsylvania Department of Ag Excellence Performance Award winner. And most recently, she was honored as one of the Pennsylvania Business Central's 2013 Foremost Under 40. Christy is a native of Uniontown, where she grew up on her family's registered Angus cow-calf operation, work land and cattle. She's a graduate of Laurel Highlands High School and received her BS degree from California University of Pennsylvania in 2006. She's also a past 4-H member, that she didn't put that in here. Christy proudly served as a 2004 Fayette County Fair Queen and went on to represent Pennsylvania and became the State Fair Queen in 2005. And Christy is the only Fayette County Queen to ever win states. So we are very proud of that. Her name's on the board, several of them. She is a member of the Fayette County Agriculture Improvement Association and serves on the Pennsylvania Department of Agricultural Specialty Crop Block Grant Advisory Board. Christy and her husband Steve reside in Bellefonte with her son Cohen, who is floating around here somewhere. Okay, and our last judge is Nick Bell, and Nick just put on his He's Wonderful. So Nick is a graduate of West Virginia University with a music education degree. He's beginning his 16th year of teaching at Gobble Catholic High School in Connellsville, where he teaches acting, music theory, general music, and film analysis. He's also the director of the Gobble Chamber Ensemble, the Gator Pep Band, Showstoppers, and the annual Spring Musical. And if anybody has ever seen a musical from Gobble, whether it's been Cats, 42nd Street, Les Mis, he does one heck of a job. Their musicals are totally awesome. And I'm not just saying that because my daughter goes to Gobble and has been in them. I'm just saying. Nick has always loved attending the Fayette County Fair. And his favorite thing to do when he was a kid was to ride the double Ferris wheel, which he can't wait to leave here tonight and go do. And Nick resides in Connellsville with his wife, Kelly. So those are our 3 judges for tonight. Now, they have been here all day. They've been here since about 1 o'clock. It's been a very long day for them and a very long day for the girls. There's going to be some different things taking place tonight, and some of you may have seen this in the past, but we have 11 contestants, which is the most contestants we have ever had. And because of that, we had to start the contest way earlier than we normally do. And some of the changes that are being made, normally you guys would hear everybody's speech. Everybody would have the opportunity to come up and give their speech. But because of the amount of contestants and the length that it's going to take just to do what we have to do with the normal amount of contestants, we have chosen to the judges are going to pick the top 5. They have heard everybody's speech today. They've been through the interview process with them. They've had dinner with them. They've been spending the entire day with them since 1 o'clock. They've got a chance to get to know all of them. And the parents of the contestants were invited to come and sit and listen through the first round of speeches, so everybody got to hear them. So the girls have already done their first round. After they do their modeling of their gowns and their self-introductions and that, then the judge is going to pick the top 5, and the top 5 are the only speeches that you're going to hear tonight. Okay, it's just that. Because of time constraints, we would actually be here till probably after 11 if we did all of them. But that's how we're going to run tonight's contest. So we're going to get started now by introducing our contestants. And they're going to come up and they're going to do a self-introduction for you all to let you know who they are. And then Lily is going to give them a flower. So if we could start with contestant number 1.
Hello everyone, my name is Alexis Weibel and I would like to welcome you to the 60th anniversary of the Fayette County Fair.
Thank you. Contestant number 2.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emily Corella, and I would like to welcome you to the 2014 Fayette County Fair, where you and your family can treasure the memories.
Contestant number 3.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm Cindy Weimer, and I would like to welcome you to the Fayette County Fair, where memories are made and laughs are shared.
Contestant number 4.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kennedy Galecko. I'm 16 years old, and I'd like to welcome you to the 60th Annual Fayette County Fair. Remember to make lots of memories.
Contestant number 5. We normally have a cordless mic, and this is making me nervous. Anybody to trim?
Hello and welcome to the Fayette County Fair, where it's tons of fun for everyone. My name is Allie Ramsey, and I hope you enjoy your time here at the 2014 Fair.
Contestant number 6.
Thank you. Hi, my name's Emily Diamond, and I'd like to welcome you to the 60th Fayette County Fair, where I hope you treasure the memories.
Contestant number 7.
Good evening. I would like to thank you all for coming to the 2014 Fayette County Fair Queen Contest. My name is Caitlin Pavlik, and I'm contestant number 7, and I would love to welcome you to the 60th Annual Fayette County Fair, where you can treasure the memories. Thank you.
Contestant number 8.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Mia McDowell, and I would like to welcome you to the Fayette County Fair. I hope you have a good visit with us and make a lot of new memories. Thank you.
It's okay, we'll take it. Contestant number 9.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, sweetheart.
I'm Corinna Hainan, and I would like to thank you for sharing this wonderful memory with me at the Fayette County Fair.
Contestant number 10.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lindsay Hoon. I would just like to thank you for coming to the 2014 Fayette County Fair.
And contestant number 11.
Thank you. Good evening. I'm Lindsay Butler, the 20-year-old daughter of Carl and Holly Butler from Bullskin, and I welcome you to the 60th anniversary of the Fayette County Fair. Treasure these memories made here.
And now we're going to introduce one last, well, I guess next to the last time, a very, very, very special person, somebody I love with all my heart, and she is our current fair queen who's giving up her crown tonight, Morgan Hollywood, escorted by her pap. She's sitting there with her lip put out. Every time we look at each other all day today, we start to cry, both of us do, so it's going to be a rough night. Okay, now Linda Diamond is going to come up and read each girl's bio. As she reads them, the girls are going to model for the judges their evening gowns and kind of let you see their gowns and how they walk and how they present themselves to the public and learn all kind of stuff about them.
Good evening, everybody. I'd like to welcome everybody from attending. It's nice to look around this big room and see it almost just about full. I get the honor tonight to tell you a little bit more about these ladies and some of the things they've been involved in and some of their future plans. So our first contestant tonight is Alexis Weibel. Alexis is a 16-year-old daughter of Scott and Amy Weibel of Smock, PA. She currently is attending Uniontown Area High School, where she'll be returning in the fall as a junior. Some of her high school activities are cross country, track and field, academic league. She is currently the president of her class. Alexis also attends Lanzie's Academic of Dance. Alexis currently carries projects in the Fayette County Market Swine, Steer clubs. Some of her community activities are youth group and junior deacon at Fort Byrd Presbyterian Church. Alexis' future plans are to graduate high school and to attend college. She intends to major in biology and hopes to have a career in sports medicine. Again, contestant number 1, Alexis Weibel. Contestant number 2 is Emily Carilla. Emily is the 20-year-old daughter of Gregory and Cheryl Carilla of Point Marion, PA. Emily is a 2012 graduate of Albert Gallatin High School. While she was in high school, she was a member of the National Honor Society, and she was also a member of Students Against Drunk Drivers. Emily is a past 4-H member where she carried projects in the market lamb, goat, swine, and steer club. Emily is currently attending West Virginia University and studying agribusiness and animal nutrition science. Emily's college activities are Dairy Science Club. She helps out and volunteers at the WVU Kitty Days, WVU Family Day at the farm, and she's a member of the Pre-Vet Club. Emily's community and volunteer activities, again, are the WVU Kitty Farm and Family Day at the farm. Emily also volunteers at the Pennsylvania Farm Show for check-in. She also helps plant flowers for the elderly. Emily's future plans are to return to WVU to attain her degree in agribusiness management and animal nutrition science and have a successful career in agriculture industry and someday own her own farm. Again, contestant number 2 is Emily Carilla. Contestant number 3 is Cindy Weimer. Cindy is the daughter of Carolyn Kanyok and Joseph Weimer of Connellsville, PA. Cindy is currently attending Connellsville Area High School, where she will be returning, and she will be a graduate in 2015. Cindy is a member of the National Honor Society. She has also played basketball, a member of the Silk and the marching band. Cindy's 4-H activities are being a member of the Bullskin 4-H Horse Club for the past 7 years, where she's held the office as president. She's also a member of Team County Council. Her future plans are undecided at this point, but she'll be returning again in the fall to the high school, and whatever she does, she basically says she hopes to make her parents proud. Again, contestant number 3, Cindy Weimer. Contestant number 4 is Kennedy Galetko. Kennedy is the 16-year-old daughter of Jeremy and Tammy Galetko of Smithfield, PA. Kennedy currently attends Albert Gallatin High School. Some of her high school activities are soccer. She's a member of the drill team. Kennedy also attends the Harvey Dance Studio. Kennedy currently belongs to the Ferret Chance 4-H Horse Club and enjoys showing her horse. Kennedy's community activities are being a helper at Vacation Bible School. She also assists with youth t-ball teams. Kennedy's future plans are to attend Virginia Commonwealth University as a radiology major and graduate as a technician. Again, contestant number 4, Kennedy Galetko. Contestant number 6 is Allie Ramsey. Allie is the 16-year-old daughter of Tim and Angie Ramsey of White, PA. Allie is going to be returning as a senior in Connellsville Area High School and will graduate in 2015. Her high school activities are a member of the German Club, girls varsity soccer, field and track, student council, girls volleyball, Bible club. Her past activities has been a Penn State Teen Leadership Conference, Ohio Beef Expo, Penn State Block and Bridle, Keystone International Livestock Exposition. She's a member of the New Horizon Livestock. She has participated in the farm show. She helps with the 4-H and the refreshment stand. Some of her community activities are a Walk for Diabetes. She assists with the Salt Lick Ladies Auxiliary. She serves with the Lion Club. She helped with their Buckwheat Festival. She is a member of the Buckhannon Church of God and has assisted with that concession stand. She has assisted with the puppet ministry. She has played in the breast cancer awareness soccer game. She participates in Operation Christmas Child, Toys for Tots, canned food drives. Her future plans are to attend college and study animal science with the hopes to become an animal nutritionist. Again, contestant number 6, Allie Ramsey. I'm sorry, that was contestant number 5. I have my numbers mixed up, I apologize. Contestant number 6 is Emily Diamond. Emily is the 18-year-old daughter of Paul and Beverly Diamond of Smithfield, PA. Emily was a 2014 graduate of Albert Galton High School, where her community activities were band, art club, and National Honor Society. Her current activities are with the 4-H Countywide Swine Club, the 4-H Dairy Club. She has participated and volunteered for the 4-H benefit auction. She's earned the White, Green, and Silver Achievement Awards, organized community service projects for the Dairy Club. Her plans in the future are to attend Penn State in the fall, to major in either building engineering or agricultural science, food science program. Her volunteer activities are with the American Heart Association, German Masontown Public Library, Project Linus. She's a member of Fairview Church of the Brethren, Presents for Patients, and Christmas caroling to the elderly in the nursing homes. And she assists with the famous Pigs Gone Wild pig racing here at the Fayette County Fair. Again, contestant number 6, Emily Diamond. Contestant number 7 is Caitlin Pavlik. She's a 20-year-old daughter of Ed and Allison Pavlik of Normalville, PA. Caitlin is a 2012 graduate of Connellsville Area High School. While in high school, she was the editor-in-chief of the yearbook, newspaper staff. She participated in 3 musicals and got inducted into the National Honor Society. She currently attends Penn State Fayette campus. Some of her college activities are director of the Lions Players, chairperson of the Lion Ambassadors, Thon member, and Thon 2014, the 46-hour dance marathon, Dance for Pediatric Cancer. Her future plans are to open up her own daycare and to work as an admission counselor at the Penn State University. She also has volunteered for new student orientation at Penn State. She's a volunteer for domestic violence. She has volunteered at Connellsville Area Community Ministries and Toys for Tots for the Salvation Army. And this, again, is contestant number 7, Caitlin Pavlik. Contestant number 8 is Mia McDowell. Mia is a 17-year-old daughter of Tangi and Jason McDowell of Hopwood, PA. Mia will be returning in the fall and be a graduate in 2015 to Laurel Highlands High School. Some of her high school activities are SAD, FFA, Student Council. She is VOTEC in agriculture classes. Some of her 4-H activities, she's a member of the 4-H Lamb Club, Beef Club, the 4-H Horse Club, the FFA Western Pennsylvania Youth Rodeo Association. Mia has volunteered at Penn State for the 5K race. She has volunteered for road cleanups, planting flowers for the elderly, and her 4-H community service project. After high school, she'd like to go to college for food science, then become a USDA inspector. Again, contestant number 8 is Mia McDowell. Contestant number 9 is Karina Hanna. Karina is the 20-year-old daughter of Misty and Patsy Hanna of Hopwood, PA. She was a 2012 graduate of Laurel Highlands High School. While in high school, she was a member of the Interact Club and the Ski Club. She was a member of the FFA, the Dawson 4-H Horse Club, Potomac State College Equine Club, Potomac State Age Forestry Club, and Potomac State 4-H, Potomac State College 4-H Club. Some of her volunteer activities have been volunteering with the spaying and neutering clinics at Blount Veterinarian Clinic, 4-H Road Clinics. Her college activities have been open horse shows, agricultural, field-related trips. Someday she would like to open her own trail riding and dog grooming facility. She is currently employed at Western Trails doing trail rides. Again, contestant number 9, Karina Hanna. Contestant number 10 is Lindsay Hoon. Lindsay is the 17-year-old daughter of Annette Ross and Scott Hoon of Ada, PA. Lindsay will be returning to California Area High School and graduating in the year 2015. Her high school activities are varsity basketball, volleyball, track and field, Spanish club, National Honor Society, Future Farmers of America, Relay for Life, Varsity Club Student Council. She's a 3-year member of Future Farmers of America. She's a member of the Swine Club, Lamb Club, and the Beef Club. Some of her community activities are St. Marcellus Church, fish fries, Little Dribblers basketball camps. Her future plans are to attend college, play basketball, and study education or in the agricultural sciences. Again, contestant number 10, Lindsay Hoon. Contestant number 11 is Lindsay Butler. Lindsay is the 20-year-old daughter of Carl and Holly Butler of Bullskin Township. She was a 2012 Connellsville Area High School graduate. She was 4 years in the marching band, 2 years in the indoor color guard. She was usher at the musicals, 3 years in German Honor Society and the German Club. Her 4-H activities are the Market Goat Club, 3 years in the Market Lamb Club. She participated in the shows for the Carcass Lamb and Carcass Goat. And she has occasionally participated in the open breeding projects for goats. College activities are Vet Tech Institute in Pittsburgh, graduated in 2014. She volunteered to do walking dogs and kennel duties. She has also volunteered at the Bullskin Fair, volunteered for different things there to help throughout the fair. Currently working at Ridgeview Veterinarian Clinic in Derry, PA, and part-time at Subway in Donegal. Her future plans include to take the boards for her license for her CVT, which is a certified veterinarian tech. Again, contestant number 11, Lindsay Butler.
All right. I forgot to mention one thing. We'd like to thank, I think, is Darren still here? Darren, where are you? You were back here. Darren Myers from Myers Catering and Decorating, he provided a fabulous meal today to the girls and the judges and everybody, and all the decorating is done by Darren. So Darren is a major sponsor of the Queen Contest. So we thank Myers Catering and Decorating for the food and the decorations and everything that he does for us. All right. Yes, give Darren a round of applause. And on top of that, also Neubauer's flowers, those beautiful flowers that Morgan has. The flowers are given away tonight, the centerpieces. Neubauer's donates all the flowers for the girls too. Well, where's Jamie? I saw Jamie walk in. Where'd she go? There's our flower decorator. Main flower person here. She's our flower decorator. She does all of this hard work. Excellent job. Okay, at this time, we're going to dismiss the judges. And Debbie's going to go with them and for a few minutes. And they're going to go back in our very elaborate kitchen where there's food. And they're going to pick their top 5. I said, and again, the top 5 will then go on for the rest of the evening. So they're going to go back and pick their top 5 right now. So while they're back there, Morgan's going to come up and she's going to introduce the visiting queens that we have here. And those queens will be allowed to come up and speak for a couple minutes on what fair they're from, what they do, maybe at their fair, things like that. So, there you go.
Okay. I have 5 beautiful visiting queens in their court. Would you like to come up and say a few words, invite people to your fair? Come here.
Hi everyone, my name is Katie Kastanicki and I'm from the Dayton Fair, which is like almost 2 hours north of here. I used to show steers at the fair. I'm out of 4-H and I just show pigs every once in a while, but the Dayton Fair takes place from the 10th to the 16th, so I'd really like it if some of you would come and support my fair.
Hi everyone, I'm Chelsea Driscoll, the 2013 Cambria County Fair Queen. I'm also 2 hours away from here. Morgan and I became exceptionally close at the PA State Fair Queen, and I'm honored to be here in front of you. My fair takes place Labor Day weekend, and you'll see me that I show a lot of different animals. This year being my last year and going off to college, I'm only showing pigs. But it's a great fair, and I would love for all of you to come see it, and it's Labor Day weekend. Thank you.
My name is Hattie Henderson, the 2013 Westmoreland Fair Queen. I actually only live about an hour away, and I actually was a student down the road here at Penn State Fayette. I'm headed to Penn State University Park in the fall. My fair starts on August 15th, and you'll see me there with beef cattle, dairy cattle, goats, lambs, horses, and chickens. So hope that you guys can come to visit me there.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Michaela Van Varenberg, and I'm the 2013 Washington County Fair Queen. It's August 9th through the 16th, so come out and visit. I'll be showing market steer, market goat, market hog, and breeding hogs, so come out and see us.
Hello everyone, my name is Hannah Govin and I'm the Butler Fair Queen. With me I have my ambassadors Barbara Rue and Carrie Rue. Our fair was June 28th to July 5th, so it's passed. I just wanted to say thank you for inviting us and good luck, girls.
Thank you, girls, for coming tonight to visit our fair, and everybody try to go out and visit their fair as well. Okay.
Armstrong Local Programming features our community like no one else. Meet your friends and neighbors at special events. Find the perfect pet. Celebrate our region's rich history or enjoy our natural wonders. Armstrong Local Programming is available online, on demand, and on your local Armstrong channel. Find the complete program schedule at ArmstrongOneWire.com. Local programming exclusively from Armstrong. One Wire, infinite possibilities.
Okay, we have the top 5, so when I announce your name, please come up and take a seat, and these are in no particular order. The first one is contestant number 2, Emily Corella. Contestant number 11, Lindsay Butler. Contestant number 5, Allie Ramsey. Contestant number 9, Corinna. And contestant number 7, Caitlin. Okay, will the judges come back out? And now Elizabeth is going to come up and introduce each contestant so that they can now give, each of the 5 girls now, so that they can give their speeches to you. And if you stand right here, the wind blows.
Okay, contestant number 2. Take your time and I'll come back up to the mic. Thank you.
I hear you need a vacation, somewhere you can take the whole family and still get the best bang for your buck. I have the perfect place for you, the Fayette County Fair, where you and your family can treasure the memories. Now let's talk about that bang for your buck. For just $13 after 4 p.m., or $11 if you're one of those early birds, you can hear a lot of bangs and even see some bucks. This year at my fair, we have many musical acts the whole family will enjoy. Tonight we have the Swan Brothers, and if you listen really close, you'll probably hear them singing about later on. We also have Frankie Ballard, The Return, and the Fabulous Hubcaps. About those bucks, next Thursday night you can head on over to the Chevron Arena to see the Boys and Bulls Rodeo. What lady doesn't love to see a cowboy in those Wrangler jeans? And if that's not your thing, Croucher's Demolition Derby, motocross races, and truck and tractor pulls will surely bring you some excitement. Parents, I know what you're thinking. What is there for my children to do? Don't worry, the family area has got it covered. This year in the family area, my fair has everyone's favorite, the Pigs Gone Wild pig races, El Glenio Grande, the Dana Gallicum musical show, the Barnyard Petting Zoo, and new this year, the PA Farm Show Ag Mobile Lab. Also for your toddlers, my fair has the Little Princess and Prince pageant, the Diaper Derby, and even Meet the Queen Day, where your children can meet the 2014 Fair Queen. Everyone knows the fair has something for everyone, so don't forget to bring Grandma and Grandpa so they can show off those sexy legs in our Senior Citizens pageant. Everyone knows the fair is 10 days of hard work and dedication, so make sure you make your way through the livestock barns, where you can talk to a 4-H member about all their hard work raising everything from pigs, lambs, goats, and steers to ducks, chickens, and dairy cattle. And if you enjoyed that, don't forget the Home Economics Building. They have everything from handcrafted to homemade. After all that educational fun, I hope you make one last stop at the 4-H Youth Building, where you can learn about becoming involved in 4-H yourself. Surely by now you've worked up an appetite, so let's discuss all my favorite places to eat. There's the Almer's Hot Sausage Stand, Connellsville Marching Band, the Cattlemen's Association, which is my personal favorite, for one of those delicious, juicy steak and cheese sandwiches. The 4-H concession stand, where every 4-H member serves you with a smile. And to quench your thirst, the sweet tea slushy stand, for one of those giant cups of heaven. Now kids, we all know that you hope your parents make a visit to Mike Bishop, the hypnotist, so they lose track of time and you get to stay just a little bit longer to visit the carnival, provided by Power's Great American Midway. Once you're there, I hope you get to ride the Ferris wheel, take a spin on the merry-go-round, play games, and even maybe win that new family pet, Mr. Goldfish. And at the end of your night, I hope you stop and think about all the fun you had at my fair with your family and friends, where you can enjoy the memories.
Thank you, contestant number 2. Contestant number 11.
Good evening. I'm Lindsay Butler, and I have a confession. I'm addicted to the Fayette County Fair, but I also have a secret. You can be too. Why the Fayette County Fair, you may ask? Well, why not the Fayette County Fair? There's agriculture, family fun, and thrills always there. It's hard not to be addicted. To start off, there is a fantastic family area with the Pigs Gone Wild races. Now, them are some pigs that can run. And this year, the Fayette County Fair even has its own circus. Now, that's something new. And there's always the Barnyard Petting Zoo with the cute baby farm animals. After all this family fun, there is a full running, everyday carnival with great rides to give you a thrill. And to cure an addiction, after all this family fun and thrills, there's the Chevron Arena with truck and tractor pulls. Oh, and you can't forget them Boys and Bulls Rodeo. Woo! Let me hear a yee-haw! Also, if mud is your addiction, then you can't miss the quad mud races, Mud Mania, the thrashing of the derby cars crashing. If music's your addiction, the Fayette County Fair got you covered from, oh, what do I hear? It's the Swan Brothers right outside these doors. Oh yeah, they were on Blake Shelton's team on The Voice, and they're here at the Fayette County Fair. I don't have a microphone. Okay, so they're here at the Fayette County Fair. There's also the Clarks and Frankie Ballard. Also, if that's not enough, then guess what? You can sign up for the one and only Fayette Idol and become your own star. Last but not least is the Fayette County Fair food. You wish you could eat it all, but you can't, but you can always try. There's great steak sandwiches, fantastic cheese fries, delicious milkshakes, and sweet freshly made lemonade. Also this year, it's the 25th anniversary of the apple pie food contest, the angel pie food contest, and the chili cook-off. Yum. And guess what? There's agriculture everywhere. This year, the PA Bureau Farm Lab is having the Mobile Ag Lab at the Fayette County Fair to engage children in agriculture education. Also, at the Fayette County Fair, there's agriculture through 4-H members who show their livestock at the Fayette County Fair, who bring an average of $199,000 at the livestock auction. So when you're at the Fayette County Fair, the 4-H members put lots of hard work and dedication into their projects. So support them the best you can at either the 4-H benefit auction, the 4-H livestock auction, or even just going and attending seminars at the 4-H youth building. So the big question is, why come to the Fayette County Fair? Well, the answer is simple. It's now your addiction and soon to be tradition. So I will see you at my 2014 Fayette County Fair, where agriculture, family fun, and thrills are always there, while treasuring the memories made at my 2014 Fayette County Fair.
Way to keep going. Thank you, contestant number 11. Contestant number 5. Just don't have as much as a cord, so I'll let you get it.
I'd like to welcome everyone to Pennsylvania's #1 fair, the Fayette County Fair. Let's treasure the memories as I walk you through some of the amazing events that are happening during these 10 fun-filled days. The fair has everything from the fabulous hubcaps to the Swan Brothers featured on The Voice. You'll think you went back in time when you hear the band The Return. Hey Jude, it will make you think that the Beatles are back on tour. The Fayette County Fair is so popular that the Clarks had to even mention it in their famous song, Cigarette. So come on down Friday night to the Chevron Arena and hear it for yourselves. The Fayette County Fair is tons of fun for everyone. The fair's livestock showmen and their livestock are competitors at state level. Many 4-H members have won and participated at the State Farm Show located in Harrisburg. The fair has many great talented people who can give you some tips on how to plant a great garden, how to make a quilt, or even how to bake a pie. RNS has great wood carving demonstrations daily. Maybe you, a family member, or friend are animal lovers. The fair has one of the largest barnyard petting zoos. The fair also offers an entertaining pig race known as the Pigs Gone Wild. You will want to turn upside down and do a spin when you see our carnival in Midway. The Zerbini Family Circus will have you sitting on the edges of your seats. You'll want to be hypnotized by hypnotist Mike Bishop. The husband and wife duo, Dan and Gala, will have you singing and dancing all day. The fair has all kinds of educational demonstrations, like making ice cream from liquid nitrogen. Are you looking to buy a new product? The fair has it. Are you in need of a new car? Come on down to Davies Ford Tent. If you are the get down and dirty type, the fair has Boys and Bulls Rodeo, monster trucks, demolition derbies, truck and tractor pulls, along with motocross races. The local clubs, churches, organizations, and vendors would love to tickle your taste buds. So look for the fellow wearing the corn hat, or dress like a pirate and get yourselves a buccaneer corn. The fair has everything from red velvet funnel cakes to my personal favorite, walking tacos. These are just some of the reasons why you should attend the state's largest fair. So grab yourselves some old-fashioned soda and some Jackson Farms ice cream and enjoy your time here at the 2014 Fayette County Fair. Thank you.
Thank you, contestant number 5. We're going to take just a minute here till we get our cable fixed. Good? Stand right here. Okay. Contestant number 9. Thank you.
Are you having neck and back pain? Well, I have some things for you to do at the Fayette County Fair. Let's start with your neck pain. First, you should head out to the Fayette County Fair Queen Contest on the opening night of the fair. Those baffling beauties could teach you a thing or two. Remember as you're watching the contest to observe their posture, grace, and smiles, something we can all take a lesson on. Not only could this help control and strengthen your neck muscles, but you'll look better too. And if you're smiling, no one will know you're in pain. Next, go over to see the Swan Brothers, one of their famous swan surds. With all that jumping around you'll be doing, your neck is bound to loosen up in no time. Or you could head over to the outdoor arena for the motocross. Watch them go around and around and up and down. Sure should tweak those old neck muscles back into place. Now that we've taken care of your neck pain, I have some great suggestions for your back pain. First, it would be sound medical advice for you to drive a car in the demolition derby. With all that jarring around, your back should loosen up in no time. Not only could your back be fixed in minutes, but you could also win a nifty prize. But if that don't catch your fancy, you might want to try the rodeo with the Boys and Bulls. Perhaps if you get enough courage, you can hop on your own bull. It's almost like electrical stimulation, but a lot more danger involved. Or head over to the Pigs Gone Wild, where you could root on your favorite pig for the big win. But with all that bending over you'll be doing, it's a great back exercise. Remember, with all this medical treatment, your body needs nourishment. So maybe you want to see some fabulous entertainment. Go see the fabulous hubcaps. Or head over to see the kids with their animals. I bet if you ask one of them, they'll give you a cow to get drugged right around the fairgrounds. That is like a good body kneading, isn't it? Top it off by getting a delicious funnel cake and set yourself up for a nice, relaxing Ferris wheel ride. Remember, your body needs nourishment. Stop by some of our fabulous food places and get your belly nice and full. The 4-H stand offers a wide variety of food, including homemade ice cream, and the Kettle Man stand always has fresh sandwiches. The best part of all this, not only the chiropractor care, but the spa package as well, is that it's at one low price. The fair only costs $13 per person, and on Sundays with your church bulletin, you can gain access to the fair for free. Remember to come back and see me when all your pain needs are taken care of at the good old Fayette County Fair. Thank you.
Thank you, contestant number 9. Contestant number 7. There you go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Caitlin Pavlik, and I would love to welcome you to my 2014 Fayette County Fair, where you can treasure the memories. This year's theme is just that. It is saying that the memories you will make here will last in your hearts forever. My fair has so much to offer to the people of my community. Here at the Fayette County Fair, the possibilities are endless. Also at the Fayette County Fair, we have various entertainment, exhibits, opportunities, thrills, food, and livestock auctions that you can see or participate in. No matter what age you are, we have something for everyone. The entertainment ranges from hypnotists to famous bands like the Swan Brothers and the Clarks, just to name a few. Some of the entertainers got their first start here at the Fayette County Fair. You could be next. If you're looking for family entertainment, go to our family outdoor arena, where you can see the Pigs Gone Wild races, there's the Vini Family Circus, and the Barnyard Petting Zoo on a daily basis. If that's not enough, go to our Chevron Outdoor Arena, where you can see truck pulls, Mud Mania, demolition derbies, and the Boys and Bulls Rodeo. Yeehaw! But don't forget about all of our wonderful bands. Like I said earlier, the possibilities here at the Fayette County Fair are endless. If you like to sing, become the next Fayette County Idol. You can show off your talents and get a once-in-a-lifetime chance to be an opening act for a famous band. Or become the next Crowshire champion of the Demolition Derby. You can win a cash grand prize. It is an interesting event that you can partake in or just watch the action from the stands. Either way, it is quite a sight. Or lastly, become the next Fayette County Fair queen or princess. You can travel and make connections that will last a lifetime. But perhaps we love something more than our fun rides and entertainment, which is our food. We have the very best cheeseburgers from Cattleman's and the very best dryers from Almer's. But our dinner isn't quite complete without our fresh fried dipped Oreos, fudge, and funnel cake. But make sure you don't ride all of our rides make sure you don't eat dinner until you ride all of our carnival rides. Lastly, my Fayette County Fair exhibits all that is wholesome. This fair is all about community, which is rich in agriculture, and I'm proud to be raised in Fayette County to experience all that our local farmers have to offer us. So get your children involved in 4-H or experience all that our 4-H organization has to offer our youth and their families. The 4-H organization teaches responsibility, the importance of the 4-H pledge, and how to give back to our community. But last of all, don't forget about coming out and supporting our 4-H and their selling of their livestock, which they started to do in 1962, which in that year they only sold 13 steers. Today, it has risen to over 300 steers, goats, pigs, and sheep being sold. If you're into education like me, the Fayette County Fair got you covered. Check out our Mobile Science Ag Ed Lab, which teaches children different aspects of our agriculture. I promise that my Fayette County Fair will give you memories that last a lifetime. If you come once, you'll be coming back year after year. In fact, some people have been coming back since our first start in 1955. If you're like me, you're already excited about next year's fair. Let me tell you a secret. We're only 364 days away from the next one. But let's make it through this one first. So come out and treasure the memories with your friends, your family, and everyone who makes this great fair possible at this year's 2014 Fayette County Fair. Thank you.
Thank you, contestant number 7. At this time, I'm going to have Emily, or contestant number 2, stay, and the rest of the girls are going to be dismissed, and Debbie's going to give them their impromptu question.
Okay, I'm going to read your question twice. Oh. Give you a little bit of time to think in between. Okay, I think I'm safe now. Okay. Since our theme of our fair this year is treasure the memories, what would you do throughout the week to create a lasting memory? Okay, I'll repeat the question. Since our theme of our fair this week is treasure the memories, what would you do throughout the week to create a lasting memory?
To create a lasting memory at this year's fair, I would probably have to say I would like to spend as much time with my family and friends as possible, making memories that I'll never forget. Thank you.
You want her to stay or go up?
I'll read the question twice, give you a chance to think. Since our theme of the fair this week is Treasure the Memories, what would you do throughout the week to create a lasting memory? Since our theme of the fair is Treasure the Memories, what would you do throughout the week to create a lasting memory?
Throughout the week of this fair, I will make as many memories as I possibly can. Due to this will be my first year not being in 4-H, so I'm going to try to treasure the memories as much as I can by going to every show I can, since I won't be showing. Also, to treasure the memories made here, I'm going to attend as many activities as I can and get involved, since I'll have the time since I'm not in 4-H anymore. So I'm going to go to all the activities that I possibly can. And throughout this, I will make tons of memories at this year's 2014 Fayette County Fair.
Okay, I'm going to read the question to you twice. Since our theme of the fair is Treasure the Memories, what would you do throughout the week to create a lasting memory? Since our theme of the fair is Treasure the Memories, what would you do throughout the week to create a lasting memory?
I would probably promote agriculture, because agriculture is a big promotion for our fair, and that's what I love to do. And I feel that it would make many memories for the smaller children of our community and of our county and different counties. And I just feel they would be they would understand it better on how agriculture works, and I hope to change some lives through that.
Okay, I'll repeat the question. I'll say the question twice to you. Since our theme of the fair is Treasure the Memories, what would you do throughout the week to create a lasting memory? Since our theme of the fair is Treasure the Memories, what would you do throughout the week to create a lasting memory?
For me personally, to try to create a lasting memory at the Fayette County Fair, I would try to enjoy everything and everyone that makes this fair possible. We come here to enjoy once a year all the agriculture that is produced around the year. So for me, I personally would like to enjoy all the agriculture and enjoy all the farmers who put their hard work in all year. Thank you.
I'll read the question twice to you, give you a couple seconds to think about it. Since our theme of the fair is Treasure the Memories, what would you do throughout the week to create a lasting memory? Since our theme of the fair is Treasure the Memories, what would you do throughout the week to create a lasting memory?
What would I do to make a lasting memory here at the Fayette County Fair is experience everything that it's worth. Go to all the livestock auctions, meet diverse group of people, stop and talk to them along the way and get their life story and let them get to know me as well, because that's all about making memories. Touching people's lives here at Fayette County Fair, it also touches your lives, and that's what I would do to make lasting memories here at the Fayette County Fair. Thank you.
Okay, we are pretty much done. What you saw was just a small portion of what the whole day was. These girls have been through an interview process, one-on-one. They had to write an essay that the judges had judged. They, as I said, had dinner and stuff with them. So these girls have been through all of them, not just these 5, but all of these girls have been through a huge process all day long. So what you see here tonight up on stage is just a very small portion of what they're judged on for the, the entire day. So I said, I want you to just like everybody understand that this is just not the whole contest. The contest started at 1 o'clock, so from 1 o'clock to 7:30, they've been judged all day on different things. So we're going to introduce the contestants just one last time. When I announce your name, just step forward, and then we'll dismiss the judges. Emily? Lindsay? Allie? Corinna and Caitlin. Okay, so the judges are now dismissed to go back into the very exclusive kitchen. It's nice back here, isn't it? Yeah, they just like the food that's back there. And once again, Debbie will go back with them. Okay, the first thing that we can do, we do have our Miss Congeniality picked, and the girls chose the Miss Congeniality amongst themselves. So we will announce that winner right now. And she gets, there's flowers, and she gets a trophy, and a sash. And our Miss Congeniality this year is Lindsay Hune. Lindsay, you can stay up here with the girls. Okay, you ready? Well, before she comes up, I always like to tell a story about the Queens, and she knows the story I'm going to tell. Many of you, we have seen the Monkey Man that walks around the fairgrounds. We've had him here for several years, and he's one of the strolling acts that walks around. He has the monkey, and he's just an adorable monkey and performs in that. And Morgan just loved the Monkey Man. Actually, I love the Monkey Man, and I want a monkey because of this. And so we were in Hershey. Well, we don't want one anymore. We were in Hershey for the state competition, and Morgan had to go see the Monkey Man every day. We had to go down to the trade show where he was at and go visit him. So we were down there, and this was the day of the actual contest, because in Hershey, you're there from Thursday to Sunday. It's a several-day event. So this was actually Saturday afternoon, the day of the contest. She had just had her hair done, and she looked beautiful, and she was getting ready to go in for her interview. Hadn't been through her interview yet, so she wanted to see the monkey. So we went downstairs, and she starts to play with the monkey, and the guy said to her, he gets a little aggressive, just relax. So she's touching the monkey, and she's petting him, and he's, playing with her, and they're having fun. And next thing you know, the monkey attacked her, like physically jumped at her. It scratched her neck, it bit her, and she's like pretty much screaming. Well, my job to be with Morgan is to take pictures for the scrapbook. So I had her phone, and I'm taking pictures of her being attacked, which is in her scrapbook if y'all like to see it. And she's looking at me, and she said, "Aren't you going to help me?" And I said, "No, not till I'm done taking pictures. This is really great." And I'm laughing hysterically, and I'm snapping all these pictures, and she's like screaming, "Get this thing off of me!" And the guy's standing there going, "Just calm down," and he'll stop. And meanwhile, said she's all scratched up, and she was bit, and he's getting into her hair, which is all pinned up, and it was hysterical. So her mother, was there, and her mother was laughing with me. We thought it was great. And Morgan, I don't know, I think she's still mad at us. So, but needless to say, the monkey is not here this year, and he might not be here next year. We didn't book him to come back because he attacked Morgan. So, But she honestly has been a wonderful, wonderful queen. She and I have become very, very good friends, and I always do develop a relationship with the queens, and Morgan and I have become very close. And we had some fun together, laughed a lot, laughed an awful lot. And this is going to be very hard, so it's hard for me to always say goodbye to a queen and hard for the queen to let go. But I would like her to come up now and give her farewell speech and see if she cannot cry.
Okay. I've probably got lipstick marks on me. Yeah, it's already on. Okay. I had lipstick marks on from Charlotte earlier, right there. We're gonna try not to cry, okay? The day is here to when I hand my crown down to one of these beautiful ladies behind me. What only felt like a few short months flew by within a blink of an eye. And a year later, here I am. Not only will I be handing my crown down, but I'll be also receiving my last year member plaque for 4-H in just a few short days. To say this week is bittersweet is truly an understatement. A year ago today, I never expected to be crowned queen, being that it was my first year running. Along with receiving my crown, I never imagined the immense opportunities behind it all. Throughout my reign, I've met so many new and wonderful people that will forever leave a lasting impression on my life. This journey has truly been an incredible one and an experience that I will treasure forever. I couldn't have asked for a better way to spend the 10 days at my beloved fair with not only my show family, but my fair family. 2013 was the most memorable year between my awesome show and queen family, my livestock, receiving title as fair queen, but also winning grand champion at Market Swine. I would say I was one lucky girl. Throughout the year, I represented Fayette County at 11 other county and community fairs, along with community service, multiple parades, and all the way to States in Hersey, Pennsylvania. States was an experience I will never forget. It was so much more than I had expected, and I would do it again if I had the chance. I had an incredible audience of the best board members and family that I could have possibly asked for, supporting me all the way. And trust me, you knew where Fayette County was, because when my name was announced, you heard them before you seen them. I met girls that will forever be special friends in my life, including a few sitting in front of me today. Chelsea and Katie, I'm so glad that you became a part of my life, and States would have never been the same without you. We had a blast. I love you both. The friendships I've made through this journey will last a lifetime, and there's no doubt about that. Now for my thank yous. For what I have received, may the Lord make me truly thankful. We often take things for granted, but there aren't enough words or time to express how thankful I am for everything throughout this past year. I would like to thank every person who has impacted, blessed, and entered my life, from my supportive fair board, my awesome family, my Princess Lindsay, my past Fair Queen Elizabeth, my queen coordinators, and anyone who has simply been a part of my reign. You have all impacted my life more than you will ever know, and I will forever be grateful for you all. As I crown a new queen tonight, one of you lucky ladies will not only gain a crown, but an entire fair family. To my family, I would have never been where I am today without your continuous love and support, and for pushing me to pursue my dreams, no matter how big they are. And now I know you didn't call me Queenie for nothing. I love you all to the moon and back. Charlotte, where do I start? I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me. You pushed me to run when I nearly chickened out, fed me a slushie with a straw before my States interview just so my mouth didn't turn red. Now that's love. Took multiple pictures while I was viciously being attacked by a monkey, which pretty much crushed my dreams of ever having a pet monkey. Since that day, I made up my mind I'll stick with steers and pigs. You've always supplied me with those amazing cookies you make. Took your own time to always be there when I needed you, and most of all, for supporting me whether I had a crown on my head or in and out of the show ring. I truly am blessed to have you in my life. I love you. My Princess Lindsay, I was very lucky to have you by my side and getting the opportunity to get to know you better. You truly are an amazing and beautiful person, and I couldn't have asked for a better princess. I'm hoping I helped you get over your fears of pigs as much as you helped me when I completely lost my voice trying to introduce an act. Thank you for all you did to help me. I would have been lost without you. Elizabeth, my past fair queen, I would like to thank you for all your help and advice along the way. You were always a helping hand when I needed you the most, and I hope I made you proud because I had huge shoes to fill. John Strait, who happens to be Katie's coordinator, although he's not here today,
I would like to thank him for having a hand in choosing me as queen, but for also always keeping in touch with me and his wise words and wisdom he has given me in this time, and always telling me that I was doing a great job. Today he told me to try not to throw an emotional fit on stage, but it would be an awesome picture if your crown was hanging on the side of your head, mascara running down your face, covered in mud, sitting in the corner eating donuts, screaming no. How great would that be? To my best friends, Say and Emily, thank you for standing beside me and helping me whenever I needed you the most. I knew I always had someone to drag along the fairs with me. Emily, thank you for spending countless hours scrapbooking with me. I know I was a pain, but I really couldn't have or wanted to do it without you. I love you both. Last but not least, our sponsors. We all can't thank you enough for everything you do for our contest. It wouldn't be the same without you. We really do appreciate all that you do. And now to all the contestants. I wish each and every one of you the best of luck. And I would be proud to pass my crown on to any one of you ladies, because in my eyes, you're all awesome for getting it this far. I hope that one of you lucky ladies will succeed me in my title and strive to be an inspiration to all around you, whether it be teaching them about agriculture or making a little girl's day by placing your crown upon their head. Represent our county with pride as you travel from fair to fair, parades, and as you make your way to states, because being a part of Fayette County is something truly to be proud of. My hopes of going out as your 2013 Fair Queen is that I've lived up to the Queen expectations and that I made memories that I will forever treasure. To whomever I crown my new queen, I welcome you to the family. Take grip and hold on for the ride, because time flies and you're about to enter an amazing journey. Take full advantage of it, and before you know it, you'll be standing where I am today. As I've learned, all good things must come to an end. So for the last time, I am and will forever be your 2013 Fayette County Fair Queen, Morgan Hollywood. Because as I've been told, once a queen, always a queen.
I do love you, kid. Okay. Yeah, she knows I love her very much. She has just done an awesome job. She really has. She's went places. She's done things. One night she called me. She had to be somewhere, and she lost electricity in her house and couldn't do her hair. And she's like, what am I going to do? So she came to my house, and I was gone. And I said, go to my camper. It's open. So she's in my camper, plugging curling irons in the dark, pretty much, trying to do her hair before she had to be to an event. I mean, just, she's just been an awesome person, an awesome girl, and I just love her so much. And she, once a queen, always a queen. And actually, last year at the 4-H Olympics, she had her own Olympic team, and it was the queen in her court. So this year she's going to help with it. Oh, you'll have the pass. Oh, you'll be the has-been queen in her court. Yeah, now you could join the has-been group. Huh. Okay, one of the first things that we're going to give out now is the award for the best speech. And this is a speech that the judges just felt that, answered the question of why you should come to my fair, and really just kind of sold the fair to them and sold the fair to the public. And you get a very nice certificate and a gift certificate to the Uniontown Mall. And the best speech award goes to Corinna Hannon. Congratulations. And I think we have results. Okay. Before I announce this, I do have to say to the Queen and Princess, whoever you may be, and moms, I do want a meeting tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock with the new Queen and the new Princess and their moms. So we can discuss what will and should and could and will happen the rest of the week, and some obligations, things like that. So I will meet with the new Queen and Princess and their mom down at right beside the pig barn in the extension office down there. So that's where I will meet with you tomorrow morning. Also, girls, don't forget, before you leave, we need to get your rosettes back, your numbers off, if your dress is not right now, but before you leave, when you're done with pictures or what have you, before you leave, make sure you turn them in to us. Okay, so if we're ready for the results, thank you, judges, once again. Round of applause for our judges. They've done a great job. Okay, our 2014 Princess is Caitlin Pavlik. And also the Queen and Princess, your first responsibility tomorrow morning is at 8 a.m. That would be the a.m. And that is the Carcass Lamb show. Okay? But I'll meet with the Queen and Princess tonight for a couple minutes as well. And your 2014 Fayette County Fair Queen is Miss Emily Carilla. So here's your new Queen and Princess and Best Speech and Miss Congeniality. Thank you all for coming tonight, and please enjoy the rest of your fair.